say that my next guest is just about the most popular female singer in the world, Mike Yarwood being the most popular male. But this particular lady every year sells more records than anyone else, and she sings in something like 6 different languages to audiences right around the world. Her British tour is in full swing at the moment, and you can see her at the Albert Hall on October the 12th. You can also see her right now on Sunday. It's Nana Mouskouri. You look terrific.
Thank you very
Every time
much.
I talk about you singing in 6 different languages, I think how confusing all of that must be. Do you never get it all mixed up?
Of course I do. And very much so. It happens sometimes even on stage, you know, when you... It happened to me many times. And one of the times, I think it was after a long flight going to America. I was in Washington, and as usual, I expect the last minute to leave. I don't want to go very early because I stay at home with the children. So I arrived the day before, and after the rehearsal the next day, I went on stage. And somehow, after 2 or 3 songs, I was singing a French song, which is also in English. It's called Comme un soleil in French. In English is I Have a Dream. So I started in English singing, and all of a sudden, I think I forgot the lyrics inside, but as I knew the French one, I continued without thinking. And at the end of the song, as I was singing in French, I went on speaking French, announcing my next song. And all of a sudden, I heard somebody from behind said, "You are in America now." One of those things.
Mind you, earlier on this year, you had your first ever single in the charts, which was terrific. But how did your teenage children react to that?
Oh, my children. You know, they always liked me. I mean, they liked the way I sing. But this was a sort of consécration, like they say in French. I became really, in their mind, a big star the minute I was really for this show. I was about to sing in the show. And then they saw me in all those magazines, the youngsters, you know, that they have beside their idols, you know, the picture of it. So they really loved it. Mommy is important. The young men came to say, "Oh, your mother sings well," or so.
So they suddenly liked Mum.
I think so, yes, much more. I'm much more appreciated by my children.
I also read somewhere, though, that you thought you'd like to be a bit more like Tina Turner.
Well, I would have loved to be, just to be dressed the way. But she is so gorgeous. I mean, I would like to be like that. But you have to make it. Yes, you have to wait for what you have. I think I try to do as well as I can from what I have. You know. But she's really wonderful.
That's your wonderful trademark, though. It must be the glasses. I mean, things really would not be the same without the glasses. How many of those do you have?
I have. It will soon be about 100, and today there will be
100.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I have my first glasses that I wore when I was 11 years old. They were round with, around it was like almost golden, like it's very small ones. And I have all my glasses. I even have broken glasses. I just keep them all the time. I don't separate them. So the day there will be 100, I will make a very big picture. In the middle, myself, yes.
In a way, you're quite superstitious, though. I mean, about keeping things. And you have little routines, don't you, before you come on stage?
I think every artist is a little bit... I think it's such a... important when you go on stage. You need to have all the luck you need with you. So first of all, I leave my dressing room. I have to be the last one. Nobody else can leave behind me. So I close the door. I knock it before I go. And then I go on the left side of the stage. I have a small handkerchief. I leave over there. I have to find it out when I go out from the stage again there. There are a lot of little things. I wear small things that I receive for presents. And even if they don't fit with my outfits, I cannot really separate with it.
Just changing the subject completely. How are the driving lessons going? Because the last time I saw you, you were still struggling a bit.
I'm still struggling. I think I will... I give up the effort, I think. I'm not at all mechanical. I think I do a lot of daydreaming, and maybe I'm not good at all. No.
So how many times have you tried the actual test?
I tried 4 times.
4
times? 4 times, yes. And I failed every time. I'm not very good at it. Yes, I love to have somebody who drives me, and I don't care what sort of car it is, as long as somebody else is driving.
Or how they drive.
Yeah, very hard.
Well, the one thing you're very good at is making albums. You've got so many gold albums and successful
Yes,
albums.
I have a few.
But the latest single is a Dire Straits number, isn't it?
Yes, it is a beautiful song. You know, I never separate the styles. Also, I like good songs, good music, so I search everywhere to find song. And since I first heard it, I loved it, and because of what it says and the melody and everything is beautiful. It's very meaningful. So I decided to record it.
It's got a good title, Why Worry?
Why Worry?
Is that your
It's a
philosophy in life?
Yes, it is a very optimistic song. After there is always the sunshine after rain. There is always something happens good after a pain, a deep grief. So I think it's very important.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing it. So, Nana, you might like to make your way over to the other side of the studio.
I would be very happy.
Nana Mouskouri.
Baby, I see the world has made you sad. Some people can't be bad. The things they do, the things they say. But maybe I'll wipe away those bitter tears. I'll chase away those restless fears that turn your blue skies into gray. Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. So why worry now? Why worry now? Why worry Baby, when I get down, I turn to you. And you make sense of what I do. I know it isn't hard to say, but baby, just when this world is mean and cold, our love comes shining red and gold, and all the rest is by the way. Why worry? There should be laughter after pain. There should be sunshine after rain. These things have always been the same. So why worry now? Why worry now? Why worry now? Why worry now? Why worry now?
Well, it's a really pretty song and obviously destined to be another big hit for Nana Mouskouri. And don't forget that you can see Nana on October the 12th at the Royal Albert